Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4, Palpatine's Gamble. Yes, we are not done with this series. I know I took a few days off of it so that we can start up our EU4 Succession campaign, but when it is not my turn to be playing in that campaign, and Chewie Shoot is doing that, then at least I will be picking back up this mod. So it's kind of bouncing back and forth. Hope that's not too confusing for you guys. That's just kind of the plan. So where we last leave off? Well, we did conquer Geonosis. We are fighting the Techno Union down over here in HoI4, and I believe we were setting up a naval invasion around, what is this, Mimban over here from Bothui and Rhodia. And then I also want to try once again to launch against the Techno Union over here in Skako. If we can do that and knock the Techno Union out, I think that's pretty significant. I believe the Techno Union is one of the stronger factions within the CIS, so getting rid of them would be fantastic, but obviously a little bit on the tricky side. Let's see, I need to unpause, because some things are getting all messed up when you reload the game. Trade, for example, was looking really weird for a bit, and now I am unable to import some things. Archaeotech apparently is not importable. I don't know why that would be the case. Okay, that might be something I have to start getting for myself at some point. A lot of things are suddenly not really importable. I don't know what's happening there. It may just be that the game needs a chance to recalculate a little bit. So how are we doing over here again? And the game crashed. Good start. Let's try that again and hope this time it doesn't decide to crash on me. Fun. Anyway, so we wanted to do an invasion. How are we doing over here against the Techno Union? I think we were taking a second to kind of entrench, and it crashed again. Okay, third time's the charm, I guess? I actually found out that I had a different mod installed that I didn't think was going to conflict with this one, but I guess they did, and that was an accident. So turning that off, hopefully we'll find ourselves to be in an okay position. All right, where we leave off, right, we were trying to take over this Techno Union world. We landed over here, but then discovered that apparently, by joining up our forces over here, we'll end up pulling from the same supply pools. It's going to recalculate in a minute, but we know that that's going to be a problem for us. What I want to do now is possibly do a fallback line over kind of like this, and encourage the battle droids to push me out over here and cut me off, because that actually means all these troops will be able to fight a little bit stronger. And I'm going to do something kind of similar over here. We'll do a fallback line like this with Depa Bilaba.
Ready for battle, sir.
So you can hold on to these areas. And hopefully this will let them split so I can push more aggressively toward some new victory point. Alright, so we got all that. We're going to be making a push over here into Minbam. And we want to also try to attack this Techno Union world, but I have no idea how strong the Techno Union is. I kind of feel like maybe that's a bad place to attack right now. We have some new troops trained up. We could try to make a push. But I'm also kind of wondering if maybe we should. Also, by the way, I apologize. My allergies are trying to kill me. Let's focus on two worlds at a time right now. I'd love to be able to split my attention and attack multiple places, but I'm not feeling it quite yet. Let's wait for a moment. Excuse me, and we will try to just take over two worlds and focus on that. As far as our construction, I do like that we're getting some oil. I do also think that we need to be getting these air bases. Some air support would obviously make my life a lot easier. So we'll start working on those. Let's finish out what I can. I'm starting to run lower on civilian factories simply because we're having to import so many goods, which is becoming a bit of an issue. If we take a look at our logistics, by the way, I noticed that we are very low on support equipment. In fact, we are completely out. So that's going to be an issue. We're also out of self-propelled artillery, so I feel like we want to be buying a lot of that too. So we need to pull back on a few factories somewhere. Let's pull back on the land speeders. I'm not using those much. I'm not using much repulsor tanks. I don't think I'm using the flash speeders, and I can pull back on these attack fighters because I can buy my own. That'll probably be better. So that gives me a few more factories to work with. Let's keep producing some more support equipment, and then let's produce some more artillery. And let's also start building up some efficiency, making our own self-propelled heavy artillery. I don't expect to use this very much, but we obviously can't buy them fast enough. So we'll need to supplement that with some of my own production. Get these support factories going, and hopefully we're fine. Of course, that completely changes up my trade needs. So we're going to have to trade for some more duralloy, because of course we are. Fun. Also, a lot more spice. There we go. But hopefully that lets me start producing stuff that I really need. Okay, good. Anything else I want to buy? Sure, maybe a little bit more clones. The rest of this doesn't seem that important. More fighters, sure, why not? Maybe some more close air support's okay. And then there's not much I want to build as far as capital ships. I don't think we've had a single Navy battle so far in this game, by the way. Which I admittedly find a little bit weird, but no naval battles. Don't know why. It may be that the AI is unprepared to deal with this. And what'll happen is the AI will think in general Hearts of Iron 4 terms, which is build ships from scratch. Maybe the AI in this mod doesn't know how to use the galactic market effectively. Either that or they just don't prioritize navies, but I have not seen any notification of naval combat yet, so far. Which I see is a little weird. Let's go ahead and launch our invasion over here in Mimba. There it is. Can stop with you. And I think I want to do the same thing with Audi Gallia, but I think I need to take my navy and stop with these, apply the naval invasion support over here, and then Audi Gallia can make her attack.
Ready for battle, sir.
You guys are going to all be attached to one front line. And right now, all we want to do is entrench, but I'll hold this ground where possible. Let's now focus on getting some landing zones built up. Top priority. And then once we see the Navy has deployed and Audi Gallia can land, great. We'll do that too. There she is. Okay. We'll do a landing zone right over here. Prioritize that as well. And I don't see any more troops assigned over here for some reason. These seem to be broken. We'll need to send more troops over here once we have landing zones. For now, this will let me just kind of hold this ground. Our goal will be to get to Kubrick. So what I want to do with Audi Gallia's army, probably, is to push out like this.
Men are ready, General.
And with Evan Piel's army, try to push out to Nanth. Get this and the world falls. So we'll try for that for now. Let's just get those landing zones set up first so we have supply before we go too crazy. Who else just landed over here? Pantora just landed over here, whoever they are. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's great. You go ahead and start making some pushes. And by the time we have landing zones set up, I think we'll be able to get more troops over here. So let's go ahead and do that. We will need air bases once I can take over a bit more land. These guys are trying to attack me over here. They're not falling for the bait and taking this land, even though I'm leaving them with a landing zone available. Well, another thing I could try then is to move some landing zones over here. And try to pull back even further.
Ready, General.
Like this, maybe, for now. And split our forces so much apart that they really have no excuse not to just try and run in and grab 2 landing zones. I'm worried about giving myself not enough supply, but I really need them to take this. What's going on over here? Looks like there's some sort of enemy air attack going on. Low supply, yeah, duly noted. Nothing I can do about that unless I take some victory points. Don't suppose you guys provide any supplies. They're not a victory point, so probably not. I'd love to land some troops over here, but it looks like we're pretty well surrounded. He's trying to attack me over here. He's not doing a very good job. We need more troops, really, and they're taking a long time to deploy. Trying to get caught back up on things like support equipment. Failing, but trying. Can we get more like starfighters? Yeah, let's get some more of those. Still can't build any big victory class ships, which is kind of what I want. I don't know why I'm not able to do that. Is it just that the Kuwait shipyards are not producing enough for some reason? Is that it? That's all it is? I don't know. Have we finished building up some landing zones? Yes. So we have more troops that are being deployed over here. Plenty of supply at the moment. No problem. You guys should have supply now, yeah? You do. Audi Gallia, go ahead and move. General. And let's also bring in the rest of your troops. I need as many as possible. One of you guys should not be attacking and instead go around. Try to apply some surrounding on these guys. They're still getting a naval invasion over here, but it's not doing them a lot of good. With more troops, though, maybe we'll be okay. I'm going to be very careful in the future not to allow our troops to ever join up. Deliberately keep them split apart until we're ready to go for the kill. I'm going to learn from this. The AI is too smart. I say that they're stupid on one hand, and then they're smart on the other, and they don't make a push. I just want you to take this. That's all you had to do. Just take this one mountain right here. But you couldn't even give me that. You couldn't even give me that. We can get ourselves some air support. Right here. Let's go ahead and get myself, let's say, some fighters for air superiority. Actually, there's enough. They're fighting over here already. Let's go ahead and get myself more arc fighters, and we'll go ahead and counter them with air support over here. At least until such a time I can get some close air support set up. Do they have any graphics for, like, planes and stuff? I don't see any. Huh. A weird thing is, I'm seeing at least some of these units, some of these enemies have low supply, which means they're running out of something as well. I don't know what, but they're running out of something. And I'm just running out of more freaking more support equipment. Good lord. It just doesn't stop. Okay, at least Adigalia is making a push. To be safe, let's get myself one extra landing zone. Can I get myself any air support? Yes. So we want that too. Go ahead and work on that. Make sure I have plenty of supply. I mean, we're fine. One landing zone is all we need, not two. Looks like we got some more support coming in. Can we help them?
We're ready for battle, sir.
Let's see if we can get over here to Kubrick somehow.
The men are ready, General.
I would love nothing better than to find a way to take their victory points. Chain of command is done, which means we can now move on to the order of battle, which should give me access to some sort of new units on the Camino Marketplace. I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of new units we want. But new sounds exciting. So I'll take it.
Sir.
I don't suppose we can make an attack over
Men
here.
are ready, General.
For some reason, the game's responding, like, very slowly, too, by the way. Yeah, keep sending more troops over here. Maybe eventually you'll decide to go for this. Come on! Help me out!
The men are ready, General.
They're too smart. They're too smart. Back up further.
Sir.
Just get out of here. Back up. Come on. There's 2 landing zones. You know you want them. There's nothing I can do. What we need badly are tanks, and I mean a lot of tanks. These ATTE divisions seem okay. At 20 combat width, pretty decent hardness. They've got a decent enough breakthrough value. Enough that they'd be able to overcome most of my own troopers. So I imagine they'd be able to overcome some battle droids. Stop. We're not winning that fight. Yeah, without supply, I can't do a dang thing down here. And there's no way for me to get more supply. So we're going to have to set up another naval invasion in this area is what it comes down to. Maybe this is where I actually send Shaak Ti. I don't think we can take on a second Techno-Union. They've proven so far by a long shot to be the strongest.
We're ready for battle,
Shaak Ti, maybe this is where you go for another push. Let's start by setting you guys up over here to defend in Geonosis. If we can make another attack somewhere, over here, for example, and then maybe start pushing to the droid factory, right? Relieve Eth Koth or something. This is where they're the weakest. I don't know, just having another landing point forces them to pull troops off, which gives me a chance. Somehow. I don't know, but I dare not bring a third army to group up with them because we already know that that means they're all gonna die.
Ready for battle, sir.
Let's see. You guys are down to only 80 combat width, so we're pretty small on that.
Men are ready, General.
Let's see if we can start surrounding the city.
Sir.
So you guys can get over here.
We're ready for battle,
You guys try pushing it into Kubrick, like so.
sir. Men are ready,
They're
General.
kind of leaving themselves open with Nanth. Maybe we can just go ahead and make a push right there. He's not really
Ready
doing
for battle,
much.
sir.
What are
Maybe.
we waiting for?
Just go ahead and push and see if we can grab their capital over there. I think that'll help.
Sir.
So Shaak Ti, you've already arrived, because for some reason these units can deploy really fast.
The men are ready, General.
What we'll do with you then is another naval invasion from here to... They'll probably be defending this. That said, I still think landing over here is the best, so we're going to land here. But I don't want all of your troops doing this. The game is really slow to respond, by the way. I don't know what's going on with that.
We're ready for battle, sir.
Let's send 8. 8 troops to start right here. Okay.
We're ready for battle, sir.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, and you guys will land right next to him. Okay? We'll try for that. I'm going to need to grab Tarkin, of course, and have him go and assist. We seem able to win over here pretty well. I don't see him making very aggressive pushes. I think this world should be easy for us. Look how slowly we're marching, though. What's our supply look like? Shouldn't be that bad. Have we been able to get any air support? Not yet. Let's see if we can fix that. Still building right here. Working on it, but we're slow. The lack of infrastructure right now in places like Geonosis is going to slow some stuff down with reinforcements. We have at least something in Hypori. We can get some more planes over here. That would actually be very helpful. So now we can get ourselves, let's say, some bombers. These guys are going to be doing close air support as well as some strategic destruction. Take out their anti-air and their air bases. That's kind of all I want you to do right now. Mostly close air support. You guys are going to actually try to assist in South Hypori over here, because this is where we're going to be doing a naval invasion. And I want to hold on to that. More factories. Well, hate to say it, but it all has to go towards support equipment. I could pull back how much we are equipping support equipment, and that could help. Now we're out of Duralloy again. Gosh. There's not enough ways to get supply. Like, the extraction tech I've got, but it's not working enough. Huh. I've given you guys every opportunity in the world. It's like you don't want to get your factories and stuff back. Maybe you don't. I don't know.
The men are ready, General.
Well, we should be able to kill these droids. They've got no defense. No supply. This should be easy. We'll do that. I'm just trying to force them to back off. Shakti, are you ready for an invasion? Yeah, we just need to get some sort of superiority. Okay, we've abandoned the air superiority over here, but we've taken it over here. So, Tarkin, I require you go over there. This should be easy. And then Shakti, you can finally have an invasion where you actually do something correctly. I'm very disappointed with you so far. Which is sad, because she's actually a pretty cool character. Cool species, too. But, yeah. Alright, so we've landed a lot of our troops. Got a few more that we need to land. Which is fine. Let's make sure you all join up on the same orders. Go ahead and start pushing out. Grab yourself a little bit of extra buffer space. I don't think we're going to be able to grab this spaceport, but I don't really care. I just want to force him to back off with his troops. He's got too many over here. How are we still losing this fight? Something lied. They said that they had no supply, but they clearly have supply now. How are we doing over here? Okay, we got Kubrick. Oh, crap. You guys, however, should stop attacking for one. We need reinforcements because we're going to lose a few clones over there.
Men are ready, General.
You guys also can start pushing up here toward Nanth. As long as we hold on to Kubrick, I don't care. Take out Nanth, and I think we win this planet. I just need to get some supplies over here so these guys don't die. Losing a little bit of aluminum. Shouldn't need much. I don't think I'm worried about him. Okay, now we can get some air support. There we go. Let's get, not these guys. Let's get some, I don't care. How about some Torrents? They're not as good as the Arc 170s, but whatever, I don't care. And that's all we can get? Oh, wait. New air wing. How about some gunships? They seem fun. Of the central area. Okay, so this will provide me some of the air support that I covet.
The men are ready, General.
Without some extra help, though, they've already entrenched in the city, which is definitely going to make my life harder.
The men are ready, General.
You guys need to be pushing up here somehow. We're spread too thin in these areas, and I don't care about it. I just have to be pushing up to Nanth. So, Shakti is continuing to make her push. I think we've already finished building out our landing zone, so that's good.
Sir!
Why are you not letting me delete these orders? Oh, and now they've brought... Whatever. All of you go here. Your goal is to grab the droid factory. Do that. Go. Okay, so we're forcing them to pull off some troops. Somehow I have to get to this. We're being too aggressive with some of our front lines, because all that matters is taking these.
The men are ready, General.
That was a dumb-looking front order.
Sir!
Try that again. There we go. Get your planning bonus, get your organization together. I know you have no supply. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it, but just go ahead and try for that. Koth will be able to try and hit them from behind if they ever pull enough troops off. We are making them retreat a little bit.
The men are ready, General.
They are going to have no organization. My tanks are doing their job. If I can just get to this droid factory.
We're ready for battle, sir.
Pin you down. Don't let him go anywhere. This may be a little bit of a risk, only because Koth has very few troops to work with. So I'm a little bit worried that they're going to be able to start hitting him from too many directions and leave ourselves too weak, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and try purchasing some more stuff. Come on, game. There we go. I know I need the self-propelled heavy artillery. The good news is we're making plenty of money. I've not been having any issues with money up to this point, which is a huge relief. I'm no longer able to be getting some of these guys for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, now we're kind of reaching our limit, and Shakti can't do too much more. It's just weird. It's just weird how effective these guys are at entrenching. How many tanks we got? I don't see ATTEs. Republic tank? Oh, there they are. Oh, we're running out of ATTEs pretty quick. I'm going to buy some of these Saber tanks. Let's just see what they look like. They're very expensive in comparison. Let's just take a look. Are those also considered to be... Okay, so they're also considered to be Republic tanks. So I'm curious then, as far as, like, the templates I've got here, are these AT-8TEs specifically? Yeah, see, here's where it's so confusing. They're all filed together under Republic tank, but not necessarily upgrades of each other. I'd have to swap these guys over to Saber tanks in order to do this. And it doesn't look to me like that gets me any sort of a stat bonus. So why get Saber tanks when these guys are cheaper, is the new question. I don't know. There's things about this mod that I think are objectively confusing. I just know that if we don't find ways to get more tanks, we're sort of hosed.
We're ready ready
Stacy
for
10,
battle,
did you
sir.
have... No, you just have clone troopers. These are the units I need, more than anything. Can we produce our own tanks? ATTEs? No. We can only build repulsor tanks, which again is a totally separate unit and therefore unhelpful. You see how weird that is? It would make sense to me if they were tanks that, like, you know, medium tank 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever, from the base game. That would make sense to me. But the way that they're currently situated,
Men are ready, General.
it's just a bit bizarre.
Copy that.
Can we pin these guys down
Roger that, sir.
and grab this droid factory? I think the answer might be yes. It certainly looks like so far it's a yes because the tanks are good. That breakthrough value easily wrecks through these guys' organization. Dockyards, that's nice. We need to get research on factory output. Because I need more stuff.
Sir.
Are you going to get there before they do? You should be able to. There you go. Okay, so we're going to grab this victory point. That's good. What it means is I could pull a few troops off of, let's say, Eve Koth and bring them over here instead. They already are taking attrition. Why not? Let's go ahead and pull them back. Eve Koth is going to have the victory points to be able to handle a lot more. We can split our forces more effectively. There we go. We got the Hypori droid factory. Okay, that's good. So all that's left really is getting this, which I just realized is not going to make the Techno Union capitulate because it's not victory points per planet. The only way to make this planet capitulate is if we also took out this world. Just realized that's going to be a bit trickier. So maybe it's better to focus on these little guys.
The men are ready, General.
All right, everyone go up here to Nanth.
The men are ready,
You
General.
guys try to attack. Come on, game. I'm right-clicking and nothing's happening. I think it's just taking
Men are
this
ready,
long
General.
to try and process. There we go. So now we're going to start having supply issues over here, because guess what? They joined up. Don't know why they did that, but they did. Well, if that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. But if we can get in there, that'd be great. We should still have the air support. They have an intel advantage. What is up in this zone? Our air detection is terrible. Their average mission efficiency is great. Our air efficiency is terrible. Why? We're doing effectively no damage with our close air support because we have 0% mission efficiency. It's because we're over our airbase capacity because these guys are idiots. I need a button to tell them to stop using this. You're not allowed. Well, this is why we're building out some extra air bases and stuff over here anyway. But that's part of the issue. It shouldn't be enough of an issue in and of itself, but it's part of the issue. Whatever. We're getting closer. Just need to be able to kick these guys out and attack from multiple directions, and I think we'll be alright.
Sir.
Need you guys to come over here and assist. We're getting pushed back a little bit because we're running out of organization. I need tanks.
Sir.
I hear copyrighted music again. Why is it doing this? The Rexus address. It keeps resetting this. It shouldn't be, but it is. It keeps resetting all the music. I'm gonna have to do this every recording session, aren't I? How frustrating. Alright, well, this world will be falling to us very soon. Now that we have some of this, we should be able to attack from multiple directions right here. These guys should be attacking over here too. And they are. These guys,
ready, General.
I don't know what they're doing. But whatever. Take Nanth, we've got them. Down over here, we're struggling.
Ready for
Oh
battle,
crap,
sir.
they're pushing me out. Wait, Hey, look. There are Y-Wings over here. And they have their own little gunships. How cute. Wait,
Commander ready,
Depa
General.
Bilba's lost all of her troops. What? What happened? Did I sign too many
Ready
troops
for
over
battle,
here?
sir.
No, what is going on? Hey!
Sir!
There we go.
Sir!
Alright, Depa. New
Commander
plan.
ready, General.
Run up here. Legit.
Sir.
Run. Retreat.
Sir!
Run. Get up over here.
We're ready for battle,
Eathcoff,
sir.
congratulations. You now are going to be able to actually fight effectively with supply. I don't know what happened with that, but okay. Yeah, we accidentally selected all of Depa's army and moved them. We did not mean to, and now Eathcoff
for battle,
has
sir.
way more troops than he knows what to do with. This has all got completely messed up. Gosh dang it. Whatever, we'll figure it out in a little bit. For now, I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end things. I want to take over this world, but I don't know if we can, because I think the Techno Union might be too strong. We need to find some other targets that we can take out. The Trade Federation makes sense. They got a couple of worlds over here I'd like to take out. Then we can go to Onderon. Beyond that, the CIS has a world over here we could take down. That's also a Techno-Union world, because of course it is. But if it's the least defended Techno-Union world, because this is their capital, so they'll have most of their troops here. If this is a poorly defended one, we could deny them factories and make it easier to take out the capital later. We'll think about that. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.